my cousin, you can't date my ex bitch.
Okay. Now that's better.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You made me
You
scared.
scared us, yeah, man. I see this motherfucker.
Okay. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what was going on.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury,
I didn't know what was going on.
welcome
The
to
lie
Sit TV
detector
Studios.
tested.
This is Who the Fuck Let Us Talk. Who the Fuck Let Us Talk podcast.
Yeah.
Let's get some motherfucking music going in here. Let's get
You
it
know,
started right away.
I don't feel right without our music.
You already know who it is. It's your motherfucking boy, Pharaoh, aka Sharp, aka I look better than everybody, aka your mama and all her friends like me, aka if Jesus came down to earth to take everybody to heaven, he would pick me first, aka I'm just better in every aspect, aka
All right.
I can't think of anything else to compliment myself with. But yeah, it's your boy, none other than Shark, Pharaoh, Travis, Scooty. Take your pick. Who's it on next?
It's on me.
One of these niggas.
It's on me, man. I know who it is, man. Tyree, man, your favorite uncle. I'll fuck your baby mama. I don't give a fuck. I'll fuck your cousin. I'll fuck your mom. And I'll probably fuck your sister, too.
Damn.
Damn.
He's your friend.
Right. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Lady
Trying to crack her while
Queen
you
of Model. We back. It's another Thursday, y'all.
Don't blame me.
Hey. Y'all like my hair?
Uh-oh.
Like foot.
Kenny, introduce yourself, man.
Hey, this is Uncle Kenny.
Hey.
Hey.
That's it?
That's it. I ain't lacking.
Talk
I
to
ain't lacking.
What's your AKA, Kenny?
What the ladies call you, Kenny?
Yardstick.
Yardstick on him.
Oh my God.
Yeah. This is
Yeah,
the Who the
let
Fuck
it
Let
sink
Us
in.
Talk
Yeah.
podcast. We got
Who
a
did
couple
that?
things. We got a couple things we're gonna talk about tonight, ladies and gentlemen. What we talking about first?
Let's talk
What's
about
the
your-
title? What's the title on?
No. Mine's gonna be that's
Do
mine's
that
gonna
child
last.
support shit
Yeah,
first.
do the child support. The child support.
Trying to get
first.
over that.
Yeah, get me into that shit.
No, it's simple.
Continuation.
No, I'm not trying to drag anything out. I just had a simple question.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Okay. Lady Tay, you're the only female here in this room, so let me ask you. Should a man feel some type of way if the shoe is on the other foot? Should a man feel some type of way for receiving child support? Because there has been some instances where I feel like people are trying to make me feel like a punk.
Hello, Love
because I
Jones.
receive child support.
So this
Because listen, about 15 years ago, right, when I had a case against my oldest son's mother.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I had my son, so I'm like, okay, well, shit. When she had him, she sued me. So now that I got him, it's only fair. So when I go down there to the child support office, right, the girl who's sitting behind the desk, she's like, "You're gonna sue her?" I'm like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? And then even a couple of my homeboys, they're like, "Damn, you sued her, bro? Like, for real, you sued her?"
Yeah.
Like, damn, I know she mad. Like, but they saying it like, you should, like, man, you shouldn't do that. You ain't had to do that. But I'm like, ain't fair. Fair is fair, right? I mean, what you think? Like, listen, a girl who works at McDonald's drive-thru, I know her. She's a friend of mine's daughter, but she's a little older. And we was talking about it. And she said, well, most men would just take their child and be like, well, fuck it. I got my child and never mind. I don't, you know what I'm saying? And go on about their business. So I'm like, so is it that when the shoe is on the other foot, is a man supposed to just say, you know what, fuck it, I don't need it. I'll take care of my child. I don't need shit from her, and then go on, you know what I'm saying, let her go do whatever the hell she wants to do without any responsibility whatsoever. But
You ready?
okay, go ahead.
So the answer to that question
Mhm.
for me would be, okay, I see that you kind of did it on some tit for tat. She did it.
No,
You did.
It's right there. It's
She did it.
Kenny, open it up. I got something right in there for you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
She did it because she had the child. Now that you had the child, you want to do it to her. It is. It's a tit for tat.
It ain't-
Now, I feel like this. If the woman is a deadbeat,
Why are you taking it as tit for tat?
It
No,
is.
it's not tit for
that's
tat.
why you're laughing.
It's fair.
No.
It's
No, but see, any other guys I talked to, because we had that conversation before. And a man, like the girl said, a man would be just happy that, yeah, I got my kid, I'm good. I don't have to pay her shit. I can just focus my money and I know where it's going. I know what it's delegated at. I know what I'm doing. It's my kid. I got him. Now, you know better. You know better. Now I can see if she was if she was a deadbeat. It was always some turmoil. You can never get nothing from her. You can never hear from her. This, that, the third. Now, usually that's what men do. They take.
So if women, hold on.
Just like when women take up the men, they don't do shit. They don't do this.
So if that's the case, then it's okay.
No, I feel like it's okay.
No, if she's a deadbeat and all that, what you just said, then it's okay to sue her, right?
If that mother is
if
not
she's
present,
not helping,
because I feel like if it's the same with the dad, if he's not present, he's not helping. Yeah, it's the same.
Okay, so
if you let me finish instead of cutting me off while I'm trying to talk.
Because I thought you was trying to keep talking past that. I didn't want you to keep talking
I'm
past
back
that.
to it.
Okay, all right.
If I feel like a man should do that only if the same reason a woman would do it. Now, hold on, because let me go back, because it's some women that are very bitter and just do it out of spite. Like out of spite. Mm-hmm. You got some women that actually do it with the father and do it together, and y'all have an agreement and y'all set it up. I can't speak on no other stuff.
So if she did it out of spite, is it all right if he do it out of spite?
So my question to you is, was it done out of spite to you? Was it done out of being mad with you?
Listen.
Was she just mad?
If there's ever a case of me paying child support, it's always done out of spite because I take care of mine.
So what was your reason for doing that to her?
Well,
if it wasn't tit for tat.
Like you said, if a man ain't receiving no help, if a woman feels that a man should just carry on and she should have a free ride, like you said, then why can't I? Right?
So tit for tat.
There ain't no damn tit for tat. What are you talking about? I just sat there and said,
you want to hurt her.
I didn't say that. I said so. If you see, you're just saying that's what it seems like to you. When I just sat there and said,
that's my opinion.
No, okay. But I told you what it was.
But that's my opinion.
It wasn't a case of me doing no tit for tat. It was a case of she wasn't doing shit. So.
But she wasn't in the beginning?
What is a man supposed to do?
But she wasn't in the beginning?
So a man's supposed to just carry it on. See, that's that bullshit ass mentality right
there.
Was
she doing it in the beginning? And gentlemen,
okay, I got your answer. Now, let me go.
Was she doing it in the beginning?
That's the same mentality that women carry when it comes to like marriage and shit like that. It's like if a woman has a little bit more money than a man and they get divorced, it's leave what you came with. Be a man. Leave what you came with. Be a man. And this and that. But if it's the other way around and the man got a whole bunch of money, is I want half. I want this. I want that. It's, trying to take him for everything that he fucking got. Come on now. Like,
now that's a whole nother topic.
I'm just saying, like,
that's a whole nother topic.
It's the same mentality though. It's like, when the man has the child, it's
hold it back.
Take care of it. Let me go do whatever the hell I want to do.
I think.
But did you let me finish?
You know what I'm saying? But
I was going to say in conclusion with that, I still feel like
because I see right now that no matter what I say, you're feeling that I did it out of spite.
He's not letting you talk.
No,
because you asked me a question.
I don't know.
But that's why I didn't want to get on the subject.
No, because I gave you an answer and you said
no. You didn't give me no answer.
You're doing it out of spite.
You didn't give me no answer.
I'm
still talking.
Well, I got you
hold on. So my thing is, as I was going to say, I feel like you did a tit for tat. Yeah, it does sound like some tit for tat shit. Now, But if she is really like not helping you, not doing anything, because now the roles are reversed, the tables have turned. So yeah, I feel like she should be helping you with that child still. Yes, she should be helping you with the child because now it's on you. But I'm talking about
that nigga don't want to hear nothing you say.
Well, that's why he shouldn't have brought this topic up.
Okay.
Well, I agree.
I can't hold it no more.
You keep bringing this child support shit.
No.
And it's his shit, but you want to bring it.
No. It's a topic. It's a topic. It's a topic that people avoid when it's not beneficial to the lady. The rules still apply. The law is the law.
I just said that.
I
did. I just said if
you're more concerned, you're more concerned with him doing it tit for tat. It doesn't matter whether he did it tit for tat. But the law is the law. If she's supposed to pay, she's supposed to pay. It don't matter whether I'm a man. I'm gonna pay. I got to pay till the motherfucker 24.
He just sat here and said,
"Shit."
She did it for me because she was bitter. She was mad.
What I'm saying,
so I felt like I should.
This is what I think. I think you should hold her. I think you should hold her to the fullest responsibility that
they friends, so they're going.
I don't know. It's not being friends. I'm a father who pays child support. Who paid it and doesn't have the mom to pay it. I did what I was supposed to do. Not bitter, not one thing. I got a beautiful daughter getting ready to graduate and everything. So it's worth it to me. If she feel like she had to do that, then that's cool. But I know.
But the child was with her, right?
Right. But I got a lifetime. I got a lifetime of child support. Not just when she get 18, but for the rest of her motherfucking life, dad's gonna be there.
But you have not been. This child has not lived with you in a consecutive time. Like
I've never had my own place up. I never had my own place up until now. Now I got my own place where she can if she wants to.
And how old is she?
She's 17. She'll be 18 in July.
So let's just say her last year before adulthood.
Right.
Right. Uh-huh. Let's just say you go get her. Like she comes live with you for that last year before she's 18. You expect for that last year, the mom, after taking care of that child for 17 years, you want her to pay you child support?
Mm-mm. That's going to happen in my case because she turns 18 in July. She doesn't graduate.
You see what I'm saying with that?
She doesn't graduate till next June. Child support stops. She still got to go to school.
And it won't stop then.
No. Yes, it will. They already told me. It's already.
So if she goes
I'm not
to college, you still not obligated to pay?
I'm gonna pay whether she goes to, whether child support makes me or not. I'm gonna give money anyway.
Okay, so that's a different story.
Legally, I'm obligated to take care of her until 18. Yeah, once she turns 18, then that's my
no. But you didn't hear what she said. So hold on. So what she's saying is, your child's mother took care of her for 17 years.
Right.
Let's just say her birthday isn't in July, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. On the 17th year, her 17th birthday, she comes to live with you. Mm-hmm. Would you expect her mother to then start paying you child support?
No, I wouldn't even worry about it.
Okay. And that's what he's saying. So what you're saying is that's what most men say to him. Man, and that's what most people say. But you got different kind of men. That's hold on.
But I respect.
It's only 1 year left. Like,
why does it matter?
1 year left.
I respect his viewpoint.
What if it's 12, 13, 14 years left?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
You see what Anthony Evans did? Look what Anthony Evans did.
But you just
showed. Look what Anthony Evans did.
We just proved.
That's a good point.
We just proved two different kind of men.
What if it's 12? We just proved over 10 years left? Is he supposed to just not receive anything?
But he's saying that. But maybe is he saying that because there's only 1 year? But like, what if it was 5 years?
Right. That's
is it still not the same responsibility?
Yeah, it's the same responsibility.
Is it still not the same scenario?
It is.
I'm saying
it don't matter the years. would you still think that woman's still supposed to pay?
Was he
that
paying
you child support?
Was he paying
to
her?
go in your care?
Was
Yeah, I
he
was
paying,
paying her.
Well, if he was paying her, and then there's several years left when she come and live with him, then yeah, she should pay him.
My viewpoint.
She been in that mother's care her whole
but
life.
my viewpoint is this: if I don't need her finances, if I don't financially need her, then listen,
I said if there's more than that, you're still on a year. I'm talking about more. I'm talking about several years.
No,
if I don't financially need her, then I'm not going to take up for child support.
Okay, that's where
That's
I was going with it.
Because
I support him.
That's where I was going with it.
I'm saying I'm just saying myself, right?
You wouldn't need the woman.
I'm saying if I don't, I'm saying this. This is what I'm saying. We're gonna have some kind of agreement like this, bro. Look, I'm taking care of her. You do her. You get her hair done. You get her hair done, and you pay her phone bill. Now,
that's a good
if she don't do that, we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to see about that because I'm taking care of her, and I'm just asking you to do some petty ass shit,
some little shit, and they
yeah.
can't even.
And if you're not gonna do that, then I'm gonna go ahead and go do that.
Yeah,
you got to do
how
what
many
you got to
women
do.
still deal with that bullshit too?
Yeah, and that's
it's the same.
And that's why they take the niggas up for child support.
And that's why because you can have a
That's why
small
they take
agreement.
Yeah,
and these men still the bare minimum. And these
you're
niggas
right.
still won't.
No, you're right. You're right. I'm not saying you wrong. You're right.
Still, these women can say, "Hey, just help me out. $100 a week."
You're right.
Women are never going to
help me with the back to school. Help me back to school. It still don't come through, right?
Right.
It's still on the woman, right?
Like the thing is, ain't no fun when the rabbit got together.
Right. But that's what
I not like it when you.
If I was him, no. Well, if I was him, I wouldn't feel bad about getting mine.
I don't think he should feel bad about getting his.
Yeah, I
you know why? Because I know him.
Get it?
No,
I think he should get it.
Me personally, because I know him, and I know that he take care of all his fucking children.
You damn right.
And I know that he worked hard. Man, and I know that
he got his own.
No, I know that. Not only take care of him financially, but his boys, he's setting them up to be independent.
And that's what they are.
He's teaching them how to fish instead of feeding the fish. So that's he's doing a great job as a father.
So this topic on Travis or the men in the world? Because I just feel like this was on him.
You know,
it's okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
it's okay.
That's why.
It's okay.
I'm like, get the fuck on this shit, man.
No,
come on here.
No, because I'm not the only man.
Talk about this shit.
I'm not the only man who has been through
this.
What you got? I ain't the only man who's been through this.
We can talk about this in a group chat.
Shoot, what you got?
Okay, now let's talk about the next thing. The shit that you
okay, what you got?
I forgot what you said it was. What was it?
The date in the family dating the same.
It's break it down. You gotta break it down. Articulate yourself.
So, how do you guys feel about a family member that you are dating or did date? How do you feel about them going behind you, male or female? How do you feel about them going behind you and dating that same person?
And
no matter how many distance of the years, no matter what the situation was, how do you feel about somebody going back?
Give me a scenario. You? Set the scene up.
Yeah.
Set the scene.
Self-explanatory, but okay.
Well, no. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Because when you do it broad like that, it's just too many ways to interpolate it. I'm telling you, it's too many. You got to create a scenario because the way you just explain it, I'm gonna just say. I'm trying to tell you. I'm not telling you what I don't know. No, that's wrong. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Good storytelling. You tell it in a way that you put people in a situation or predicament that they gotta make a choice. I got one. Can I give you a scenario? Can I give you a scenario?
Yeah, give it to him.
Okay, let's just say that I was messing around with, or somebody in my family was messing around. My first cousin was messing around with a female. Yeah. Okay. I never knew about their relationship or whatever. They end up breaking up or whatever. And somehow, some way, I end up meeting the female that he was. No, this is about with. You already know. And you already know they dated. You already know who it is. That's what I was saying earlier. You already know. Oh, so is it okay even with knowing? And that's case, then yeah, is it okay for like? Is it still even if he was like, nah, that's you. Go ahead. You still gonna feel good doing that behind your people? Even if he said, nah, you know what? That was 5-7 years ago. Go ahead, dog. You got it. So I'm gonna be. It would have to be a super distant cousin. More so, men are easy to be like, yeah, somebody that versus a woman. They can be like, the fuck? Why would you?
Are you crazy? Like,
it would have to be a super
No,
distant
no.
cousin,
I can-
somebody that I don't hang
can break
around,
let me
or
break
I don't see
let
all
me-
the time like that. Like,
let me break a true story down to you.
you know,
Because
that's the only way.
this happened to me before,
Mm.
right? And it happened to me. I wasn't the recipient yet. I was the one that actually did it. So let me tell you what happened. All right. So I'm dealing with my baby mama one time. My baby mom came over there. Big melee happened. But what happened first is she sent a girl to my door 3:00 in the morning. This is back when I was trapping out my house. So the girl was nice looking, beautiful chick. I'm like, shit, hell yeah, I'm gonna open the door for this chick. Boom. The fight happened. I don't know nothing else about it. Whole time, the girl is my Facebook friend. So we talking, we chatting and stuff. And I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I sent her a video of my meat. Like after we was talking for a while.
Damn.
We was talking for a while, right?
Just a random
Freak.
video. She ain't even asked
She ain't
for it.
asked
Just-
for it.
Yes,
just-
well,
okay.
it got freaky. It got
Okay,
freaky
so
in the
y'all started
conversation.
talking. Okay.
That would never do no. That's like that's next to great to me. Like if you
Okay.
just send somebody
Mhm.
some sexual
Perverted.
That's
Just-
great.
She
You're
ain't
great.
say you nothing first. You just
Nah, we was talking. I was just whatever because she was telling me how unsatisfied she was in the bed, right? So the whole time she know who I am. She remember the situation. She knows me and my cousin is cousins. Like we cool. Like we cool like that.
Mhm.
But she lived in Dover, so she lived far away.
Mhm.
So boom, I go over there. This one I had that. By the way, don't never get a Crown Vic. You're gonna get stopped 178 times in a Crown Vic. That's the dumbest car in the world to get. So I go over there. And
or
shit.
Grand Mark.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're the same fucking.
Mm.
Yeah. So I go over there, right? So boom, boom, boom. I bust a hit or whatever. So now we talking, and now like our vibe is really good. We vibing. It's a real good. Like she could be my Joan. She could be my little shit. Right? I like her like that. Long hair. She's Spanish with her ass. She look good and everything. And she older. She's mature. She's not in the streets.
Mhm.
None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And she's fun. All that. And she's all that. Everything. Short. All that. So I'm short, so I can't be dealing with no. I can deal with them, but when I see them, I be thinking they don't like me. So I just be like, "Fuck you, beanstalk ass tall." Anyway, so now the conversation going. She telling me like, I don't know. I mean, I'm with it, but I don't know if you with it. So I'm like, "What you talking about?" She like, I used to deal with boom. I'm like, all right, what you mean? Like y'all just, you know what I mean? So I'm already thinking in my head, like, damn, like we can't go too far because you already dealt with my family member. So I'm like, you know what I mean? But she like, no, we was together. I came over here. When I came that night, I came over your house. I'm like, what the fuck? You ain't never came over my house? She's like, yeah, I did. I came with Megan. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot that was even you, whatever shit. She's like, yeah, in the video shoot. I'm like, oh shit, crazy. So
Get to the juicy part of y'all fucking.
I know. Damn.
oh man, that's didn't I tell you about the girl that
He
can make
didn't
me
fuck.
the only
He
one that
didn't
can make me nut on the
Oh.
man from here?
From head.
That's
I think
her.
Oh shit.
That's her, bro. Like she can make me nut any kind of way, standing up, sitting down, laying down, any kind of way that I
And
want.
this
That I want to
Spanish
nut.
broad.
Yes, bro. She can
You
make
got
me
any
nut.
footage?
Oh my, Kenny.
I actually do.
Don't tell Kitty about
But-
you. That, so.
Yeah.
But I gotta
First
find
thing
it. It's
they
in my
say,
it's in my
"You got
secret
any
folder.
footage?"
It's in my
And
hidden
you
folder.
considering it.
No, fuck, I would never do that. Come on, bro.
Yes, he would.
No, I would never do that. Kenny, have I ever showed you anything?
I never asked.
Have I ever showed you anything? I don't do that. But
Dad,
anyway,
you can't ask Travis that.
Oh,
Everybody,
whoa.
Yes, I can.
everybody seen my shit.
no, I don't.
My
I don't.
shit was put online.
Oh shit, for real?
Hell yeah.
Somebody put your videos online?
Yeah, my ex-wife put that shit on there. She found a sex tape of me and another female and
And
put
put
that
it
shit on
online.
Facebook. Yeah, they was talking about that shit. For
Well,
a couple
was
months.
her face?
I was locked up.
Was the girl's face?
She
in it?
made sure that it was the part where she was sucking me off.
Oh,
Mm.
God that. Oh yeah. So anyway,
But
so,
I got a lot of compliments. I was told that I should be a porn star and all
that's
types
good.
of shit.
That's good
Like,
for you,
yeah,
your porn
yeah,
star ability.
yeah.
So make a short story
They
short.
never told me that.
I've been
My
shooting
nickname
ever
was
since.
Sick.
I've been shooting ever since.
I kept dealing with her,
Mhm.
but she wanted more, and it could not be no more.
So
Then
she fucked your cousin.
she was going with him.
So they was in
They
a
were
relationship.
dating.
They
They
was
were
in a
okay.
relationship.
Like then or
No. Before, like probably like 4 or 5 years
Well,
after I dealt.
well,
with
what does that say about her?
Oh, that was
after
before
or
your time.
it wasn't before.
her. No, I mean before. Yeah, before.
Okay.
What
Yeah,
does that say
before
about
me.
what does that say about her?
I don't know what it say about a dog, but I just know.
I mean, a nigga gonna be a nigga, right? I mean, you know,
she
It's
liked
true.
me. I mean, I don't
we
know.
get horny. We have needs.
But the reason why she stopped because it could not be no more than what we was doing. Like we could not go out nowhere. We could not take no pictures. We could not do anything.
You can't be public.
We cannot be
You can't
public.
be public.
Okay,
And after a while, any woman, listen, fellas, if you messing with a woman and she say, I'm cool with that low-key shit, she cool with it for a minute. If you keep dealing with her, she's not gonna be cool with that shit. So if you're not willing to go out with this chick, is she ugly, she hideous, she a hoe, whatever, just don't deal with her at all because she's gonna want to.
If she's not on what you on, leave her alone.
Yeah. But no, she can be on with
No,
you.
I
on.
mean completely on. Like
Oh.
you got some girls that
No
straight
woman
niggas
is-
like
I ain't
will
never met
stick
one.
straight to it
Okay,
I ain't never met one.
because they just don't know how to be like they don't want to be in a relationship. They don't want to be tied down.
I ain't never met one.
Can I tell my real story?
Yeah.
I mean, you just told a real story.
He
so.
said yours is fake.
No, I said you just told a real story, so I
He
can't.
said his real story, not.
I said, can I
that
tell
don't
my
got
real
nothing to do with
story?
mine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Comprehension, ladies.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Well,
it sound
see,
like
the
it.
thing is, I ain't gonna say the girl's name, but the thing is, me and her was always cool. You know what I'm saying? Like real cool. And she had ended up fucking with my brother. You know what I'm saying? Fucking around with you know what I'm saying, with my older brother a few times. And you know what I'm saying? I knew about it. So this was back when Andromeda was jumping.
I was locked up.
So anyway, we in Andromeda, and I'm drinking, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna say something to her because I always liked her and shit, but you know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, you know what? I wish you had never messed with my brother. And she was like, oh, why you say that? And I said, oh yeah, I got this bitch. So she was like, oh,
Got him.
she said, why you say that? Like she was feeling the same way too. Oh shit, what was it?
It was a goddamn floor right there.
Like she was feeling the same way too and shit, right? So, you know, I just played it from there. I called her a few times and I ended up at her house, you know what I'm saying, one night. And yeah, I tore it up. And what's crazy is like we talked about, you know what I'm saying, her being with my brother and shit. Cause like I said, we was like that cool and shit. And she was like, you know why your brother stopped fucking with me? Cause I wouldn't give him some head. Cause I wouldn't suck his dick. He stopped fucking with me.
I mean,
Did
that's
But
she
she
suck
sucked
yours?
mine, goddamn it.
Oh man, I'm about to say that's a fair reason.
You know
for-
what though?
Like,
You could have been the brother that she always wanted from
Facts.
the jump.
Well, see,
Facts.
the
That's
thing
why
is,
she gave into you
Facts.
like that.
Facts.
She did that shit to you too easy.
Facts.
She
No.
wanted you from the jump. She didn't
Facts.
want the. She wanted
Well,
the other brother.
She might have seen him first, but then when
Yeah,
she
but then
seen
she-
you,
yeah.
she like, oh shit.
Ain't no way she hopped on that shit like
no.
that.
She knew it was both.
Oh.
Like no, she knew
But
it was
did you
both.
shoot your shot? You
But
shoot
No,
your shot.
I
But that's
never,
what I'm
I
saying.
never
She probably
came
didn't
at, I
get that
never
vibe
came
from
at
you
her
like
like
you wanted
that.
her.
I
Yeah,
never
that's
came
probably
at her
what it
like
was.
that.
You know what my problem
That's
is?
probably what it was. But she
And
wanted
she
you.
said my dick was bigger than my brother's.
Oh my
Yeah, motherfucker.
God.
Like I remember we was
Give him
little,
a cookie.
like
Come
4
on,
years
man.
old when we used to have the bath in the tub together and shit.
What,
Like,
wait,
motherfucker,
what?
one day I'm gonna be
Wait,
bigger
wait,
than you.
wait.
Yeah.
Going
Whatever, man.
This is going a whole other way.
What?
Whole other way. There.
No, I'm just saying,
You
man.
always knew.
Because I ain't the only
In
brother
the
who had a
bathtub?
brother who was like a year or two older than him that had the bath with your brother
Nah.
or some shit in the tub. Y'all
Yeah,
all in the
that's
tub
true.
together.
No, that happens, but
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
ain't looking
saying.
at my brother's dick.
You ain't.
How could you not see your brother's dick if
You
y'all
was-
in the tub?
You was
naked?
analyzing.
Get
Like,
the
not
fuck
thinking-
out of here.
I'm
Yeah,
not
no,
thinking
you're
about
not
it.
staring at it, but still,
Yeah,
there
you
will
staring.
be an instance where you like, oh shit, there's his dick. You know,
but you happy
because
to
y'all,
say
I'm
it.
not,
That
but
shit
you
was
ain't even
bigger.
thinking about that because you're young.
Dick is
Y'all-
not on my mind
bigger
at
than
5 years old.
Yeah, that's for
6,
sure. That's
like
for sure.
5 and shit. You
And
know
at
what
5
I'm
and
saying?
6, y'all shouldn't be in the fucking tub no damn way together.
Hey, listen.
That
First
should
and
be
foremost,
separately.
let me tell you something about boys.
Oh
Yeah, I
my.
think maybe
Yeah,
six.
5
Boys
or
would be
6, nah,
outside.
maybe 2
Boys
or
would be
3.
at camp outside pissing all in
Yeah, I
a
think
circle,
3 to 5
pissing.
might be a little.
That's
That's
a little
true.
too creepy at 5.
We do-
Boys will be at camp all around in a circle pissing.
We
They be like,
do
oh,
do
look what's
dumb-
name,
we
he
do
got a
dumb
shrimp
shit.
dick.
But
Bob
y'all
got a
ain't,
shrimp dick.
y'all ain't in no tub.
No, we're not in
Bob,
the tub.
Bob
but we
got a
do-
shrimp dick.
we
You know
do
what I'm
do shit
saying?
like that.
Now,
Or
now wait a
you
minute.
in-
Y'all be
That's
doing
true.
you in
not
high
lying.
school, or you in high school, you
I
got to take
never been
fucking
high school.
showers and the fucking after gym
Now
and
wait a
shit.
minute.
And you
Don't
like,
you tell me
goddamn,
no shit that in the high school y'all were looking at each other's dicks now. Now don't you dare come out and say that.
Man, listen.
Don't you
Y'all was
dare.
dick watching in high
No.
school.
You're not dick watching, but if you're in a shower
no trash.
and there's showers all around,
No,
and it's
no.
men all
You
around,
right,
and it's
that
boys
damn
all around in the
No,
shower.
trash.
It's like you
No.
turn around and a
You a
motherfucker
bitch
walking in,
sneak.
you like, oh shit, this
I
nigga
would-
walking in, he
nah,
ain't
I
got no
would
towel.
sneak.
I wouldn't
He
even
ain't
tell
got no
nobody
towel
that.
on.
I wouldn't
Because
even tell nobody
listen,
that.
Tyree,
I wouldn't tell you
Tyree,
sneak peek.
He
shut the
Yeah,
fuck
he is.
up and listen.
Yes, he is.
You know goddamn
No, the
well.
fuck I don't.
You know goddamn
No, the
well.
fuck I don't. No, the fuck I don't.
Everybody
you.
on planet
That's
Earth
you.
knows that white people will walk around the shower with
Oh,
no
yeah,
towel
yeah,
on
they
and
do
shit.
that.
They'll walk around
And the
men's-
YMCA,
men-
they just
yeah,
be
they
naked.
walk around that motherfucker
Like,
ass
weren't you
naked
staring though?
with no towel.
No, but like, why
It's like you
the
turn
fuck ain't no towel
around
on, bro?
and you see, you like, oh man, this motherfucker ain't got no goddamn towel on.
Yeah.
It's like you
Nah,
can't.
I
Come
think you
on,
just
now.
flipped the script
It's certain
No, the
situations
YMCA,
where
the old niggas
it's
just
certain
be-
situations where you can't. You like, oh shit,
I
man.
think you want to
Come
talk about
on,
white
man.
people earlier though. Mm-mm. You talking about your brothers.
Anywho.
You talk about niggas. Y'all sitting around in the in
Do girls do that though?
no.
Yes.
Girls check each other
Yes.
out.
Y'all don't
Y'all
walk around
will look.
naked.
Y'all examine
Let me
each
tell you-
other's
hold up.
breasts.
I
Let
bet
me-
you.
Oh,
let
let me feel
I
them.
bet
Let
you
me
I
just
would
hold
watch
on.
the
Let me
pussy.
feel them.
Tell you
Oh,
what.
look at your
I
butt,
ain't never
girl.
been there.
Let me feel your butt. You just got it done. They feel each other,
Yeah, you
examine
bad.
each other, all types of shit,
All right, what happened?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
happened
yeah.
with
All
girls?
right.
What happened with girls? Let's
and then
talk
they
about
eat each other out.
what the fuck happened?
I wish I could.
All right, so what happens with girls?
I don't know what's.
When y'all getting ready for the club,
So
Hey,
when this
hey,
my
hey,
girls,
hey,
Yeah.
this ain't no we just randomly walking around.
yeah.
Now if it's my girls, close cousins or whatever,
Travis.
yeah, we all could, change in front of each other. Are we staring and saying, "Girl, look at your titties"?
A little bit y'all doing.
Girl,
Mhm,
or we
mhm.
might. No, I don't grab nobody's titties. But do we like slapping ass and talk about like ass? Yes, because we could be flirtatious like that. We could be girls can do that.
Mhm.
You niggas ain't walking around. Well, no, I have seen that niggas smacking ass. I have
No,
seen that.
we ain't smacking.
Yeah, I've
ass,
seen
bro.
that.
No, I ain't.
Especially when y'all on the field playing basketball, y'all be
That's
smacking.
basketball.
Come on,
Nah,
man.
y'all should
And that's
be
the
doing that.
only game that
Y'all
they
should
do
be
that
doing
in.
that.
They don't do that in football.
Y'all shouldn't be doing that. But anyway, but girls,
Sometimes they doing
but
football.
Yeah,
girls
Like
do.
they'll do it to the running back if you get it when they
Yeah,
open
yeah.
them up. They're like, yeah, do
Yeah.
good run, boy.
Yeah, you
know
ain't
what
gonna
I'm
smack ass though. High five. But anyway, so yeah, do girls do that? Yeah, but we're not groping and just all on each other. Not me. I can't speak for all women.
I done seen women twerk on each other and all that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that's
that's
hold on.
different.
We need a scenario. So
That's different.
me and you, we getting changed, right? I'm a girl right now, and I can't. Can I just?
Tyree, let me see your titties.
No, hold on.
You're a girl
Yeah.
right now.
Jeremy.
You're a girl right now.
Yeah.
Let me see your
Shake
breasts.
your ass.
No, man.
Shake
They
it.
making it weird.
And fuck it up.
I'm gonna go ahead and sit
Yeah,
down.
go sit
I'm
down.
going
They made it weird.
to sit on down.
He said, I'm a girl right now.
Shake it,
Well, let me
shake
see your
it,
titties
shake
then.
it.
I was trying to be a pervert. And you turned the shit weird.
You
You made
really weird.
you made this shit all the way weird.
Yeah.
I thought I made this shit
You
weird.
said it though, man.
I'm
I'm
all
trying to get a
saying,
fuck, trying to cut a
Okay,
film, nigga.
okay. You're a
ladies
female.
don't do all the extra
Too late
stuff
now.
unless
You
they
made it
actually
weird.
like
What size
ladies.
breast do
You
you got?
want to
Like
fucking
ladies,
full of
that's what
damn
they gonna do.
tip.
But we don't just walk around. Straight girls
He
just
mad
don't walk
'cause you
around
blew a shot.
grabbing. We
Fuck
can dance
my
with
shit
each
up.
other. We
Yeah.
can, twerk and do
And
on
you
each other. but
was in there. You was in
It's
there.
fine.
I was fucking in there. And then he want to do the fucking Tyree titty.
Yeah, just
Nigga, you gay. I ain't figure this shit out. You looking at your brother's dick and you want to see my titty.
Man,
You
fuck
gay.
you.
See? More gayness. Right there.
No Diddy.
Mm.
If people
Okay.
are still saying that shit.
So what? So did
Hey.
we get to the resolution to that? Whatever
Hey.
we was talking about.
No, because
Hey.
no one's listening to me talk.
this motherfucker got some bad bitches.
Yeah, but I'm
This
trying to-
motherfucker online dancing in his drawers.
And they
But
love-
I'm gay.
and they love
This
it.
motherfucker
What
online-
is gay about? What is gay about me dancing in my drawers?
What niggas want to see you dancing in
I
your
don't give a
drawers?
fuck about you. What
Niggas want to
what
be
nigga-
scrolling
what
and see you
nigga-
dancing in your drawers?
What nigga does anything for niggas?
I'm just saying.
What nigga does anything for the attention of men? Of
Unless
niggas?
they gay.
Regardless.
I don't. When I dance in my
Listen.
drawers, I swear to God, I don't think about a nigga.
Ain't nobody saying that you thinking about niggas, but
So
you
how is
know
it-
it's liable
so how
that a
is-
nigga
I
will
don't-
see it.
I don't give a fuck.
But you
if-
know
if
it's
they're
liable
choosing
that
to
a
sit
nigga
there
will
and
see
watch
it.
I don't care what a
know what I'm
nigga
saying?
sees.
If
I
they
don't.
sit there and watch it,
Even
that's their choice.
even if you just scrolling,
I don't.
That's
well,
like-
Then you won't see it.
listen.
that's like scrolling. Hey, Tommy,
Listen.
say this.
Going.
Say,
I
tell
no,
me
no,
this
no,
ain't
no,
happened to
no,
you.
no, 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 fuck
No, no.
that.
Tell
I
me
got a
this
prime
has
example.
happened to
No,
you.
no, no. I got a prime
No, no.
example. I got a prime example.
I'm about to
C-Dot.
give you
no,
one.
C-Dot.
Let's say
C-Dot on his story.
Yeah.
All he do is show his motherfucking dick.
Mhm.
If I know that,
See,
that
I don't know
C-Dot
anything
story
about
is
that.
C-Dot story is next, that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna skip his whole story because I know what he's doing.
No,
and
I'm
I'm
talking-
You can see
hold
the
on.
shit before.
No, but
you
And, but hold on,
don't
and
know
listen,
it.
and let, but hold on, listen.
We
Listen,
ain't
hold
got
on,
no
but hold on,
way.
listen, but hold on,
I'm
listen.
talking about a news
Listen,
feed. If
that don't
you
make that man
scrolling.
gay. I don't think C-Dot's gay.
No.
I think C-Dot is trying to
Women.
get the attention of women. So what I'm making women laugh. I don't give a fuck about a nigga. Anything that I put this coat
Listen.
on. You know why I put this jacket on? Because I think bitches gonna think I look good in it.
I like it.
I don't never
Nobody
say.
said.
I don't never say.
Nobody
Oh,
said
damn!
that
I
you was
wonder if these
thinking about
niggas
any
gonna
men
think
when you
I'm
was
jiggy.
dancing in your drawers.
I
All I'm
wonder if
saying
these
is
niggas think
that
I'm gonna be jiggy. I wonder these niggas gonna
If-
look at me dancing in my
my
drawers.
thing is this.
Fuck these niggas.
My thing is this. If I'm going to choose to dance in my drawers online, I know that there's a chance that men might see it. I know
I
there's
don't
a
care.
chance that gay men might see
I
that shit
don't
too. And be
care.
looking at it like, oh shit, he got a little something down there.
If you
like
post a selfie
Nah.
of yourself
I-
online, gay men are gonna
I-
look at it and say you look good, nigga.
I
like
just
it,
say,
nigga.
I
So what's
just
the
say,
difference?
that's,
It's,
you know,
it's
that's
no win
you.
in this world.
And that's
you know what I'm
me.
saying?
Look,
It's gonna
that's
happen.
that's you, and that's me. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel, what nobody think about. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. If I can't listen. If you care, anybody out there, if you care about how motherfuckers think about you, you ain't gonna be shit but what motherfuckers want you to be. Do what the fuck you want to do. I'm gonna always do what the fuck I want to do.
I didn't care when they see my motherfucking porn.
You shouldn't care.
I mean, who
Look,
cares?
But my thing is, I
Let me
didn't
get
intentionally
one.
put it on
You
there
didn't put it
for
out there.
motherfuckers to see.
Dancing.
Yeah,
It was
but-
leaked. It was leaked. It
That's
was
Yeah,
leaked.
it was leaked.
You had a Mimi in that
Dancing.
boy moment
Mimi,
That's
what
what
was
we
that?
do.
on Love and Hip Hop.
Oh,
where they leaked
Mimi
their
and
own sex tape.
With the shower
With the
pole.
No,
shower.
they did that
Yeah,
themselves.
that's what I said. They leaked their own sex
Yeah, they
tape.
did that
Yeah, that was
themselves.
staged.
And that pussy was dry as hell.
Oh my god.
Even in the shower.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
how you
dry.
pussy dry in the shower?
Shit was dry.
What was that? I didn't see that.
Mimi,
That's old.
Love and
That's
Hip
like
Hop.
years ago.
Yeah.
Years. Yeah, that's old.
All right, what's the next topic?
The last one is the
Dancing.
you're a hoe if you do it. I'm the man if I do it.
Uh-huh.
So let's talk about the dynamics how we have. If a woman is
Talking about the double standards.
the double standards of a single woman, if she's actively having sex with 3 dudes, or let's say she's actively having sex with 2
She a
dudes,
hoe.
and she's talking to 5 dudes.
She a hoe.
She's only active with 2.
She's dancing.
She a hoe.
If a man is having sex with 5 women,
He's a
That's
pimp.
what we do.
it's okay, right?
He's a champ.
He the man, right?
Now, why is that though?
Yeah.
Because there's a different standard when it comes between men and women.
Explain that.
Is it fair?
It's a different
No.
standard because women are supposed to hold themselves to a certain standard.
And men aren't?
Explain why.
Because that's just I didn't make the rules. I was just born into this shit. You
So-
know, that's how that's
I was
as
born
far as I know,
into
that's
that.
how it has been since the beginning of every damn thing. Women are supposed to carry themselves with dignity and respect. Women are supposed to have themselves mostly covered. A woman is supposed to come out the house looking like a woman, not like a hoe, like she's ready to sell some pussy. A woman, you know what I'm saying, is supposed to
Who had
look
to sell some
good and sophisticated, standing beside her man because she, you know, when she walks out the house, she represents her motherfucking man. So
So
you
why
know,
do you like women like that?
so
though?
when it comes to
Dancing.
What the fuck
men,
is Kenny doing?
Talk about the women.
you know what I'm saying, and it also comes with how a woman is genetically made up. a woman ain't genetically made up like that. Now, when it comes to men,
right.
who
What you mean about genetic? You mean
because us men, we're put here to fucking populate. Why you think that we can look at a woman and our dick will get hard? We like, man, fuck shit. I don't even know nothing about her, but we look at her, she looks good to us. We like, man, I'll tear that ass. Oh, I'll wife her. You see that bitch right there? She be crazy as hell, but the nigga like, man, I'll wife that. You know what I'm saying? Because we, you know what I'm saying?
Like women like that.
Because we have testosterone. Our testosterone keeps us horny. It keeps us wanting to strike this and strike that, strike this and strike that. So we can mess with
or everybody.
several women and not feel guilty about it. Now, you know, a woman, after a while, she might not feel guilty about it. But in the beginning, if a woman is messing with a few men, she feels like I know I ain't supposed to be doing this. Like, I know I ain't supposed to be fucking 3 dudes. You know what I'm saying? I know I ain't supposed to be doing, but she's doing. I mean, whatever her circumstances, she might need some cash. She might, or whatever.
Oh.
I mean, some women, they sex workers. You know what I mean?
So she probably.
I've seen reports of sex workers, women saying that they didn't really want to be doing what they were doing. They was just doing it so that they could get ahead, so they could finish paying off their school loans, and that, you know what I'm saying, the money got so good that, you know what I'm saying, after they paid off their school loans so quick, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm talking about sex workers. No, they're women who've never been strippers.
Escorts.
They went straight into they went straight into
the ones getting that big money
into sex working. You know, you see them on these different, you know what I'm saying, social media sites.
I don't watch it. So.
Well,
back on Figueroa, I watch it.
But I'm just saying, so, you know,
but answer this though. You said because we automatically that's our nature, right? That's your men's nature, right? Automatically, when y'all see a woman and this, that, and the third, ass out, twerking,
because
why do you like that? If you think a woman is supposed to be that way, why do you like the women like that?
This is the thing. He
just answered.
We like it. We listen.
Define like.
We listen.
The fuck now, like is hold on, but you're saying like as in what?
Like
as in
one and two touch them, 1 and 2 fuck them. No,
yeah, but when we see not wanting to be
when we see that, we think
but
sexual.
If you know, but if you
listen, when we see that, listen, when we see that, we see that, we see sexual. We see sex. We put women like that in the sex only category.
Facts.
The ones who come out more sophisticated, who cover themselves or who carry themselves with dignity, those are the ones that we want to wife and impregnate and have our kids.
But even when you get that one, why you treat her like shit to get the one that's not that way?
Okay, that's something that happened to you. Go and tell your story.
Yeah,
go and tell your story.
Yeah.
No. If
you see how she do the feelings real quick. But why when you got one like that? You motherfuckers can do them any kind of way. Why you got to do me like that, huh?
You're contradicting yourself.
Well, who are you talking about?
You're saying, because we want the women that we can wife that's fully clothed and that stay in the house and that this, that, the third. But you cheat on those good women.
Who said anything about cheating?
But what I'm saying is you leave women.
I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? But the very woman that you don't want to wife.
Did I say anything about cheating?
No.
She just brought up cheating.
Oh, I get what you said.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, wait.
You see what I'm saying?
No,
I'm saying it now.
I didn't say a damn thing about cheating. You brought cheating up.
That shit
hit so that's why I say, tell your story. What happened?
No. So look. Let's take the cheating word out.
But hold on,
don't bring it up.
Tell us a story about when you getting cheated on, though. We want to hear it.
No, because that never happened. But anyway,
you said it. Why would you bring that up?
Fucking goodness.
Why would you bring that up?
Now nobody
never. Cause damn, I can't say shit. Damn.
What's up?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Okay, go on. Finish your story.
And that's another thing. Men want to fucking talk, but then don't want to listen.
I'm listening.
There's plenty of situations that I've seen women in, and we all see this shit on social media. We see it on TV. We see this shit every day. Don't act like we don't see this shit.
Okay, we definitely see it.
So you definitely see a man want this upstanding woman, but then still go for the hoes
after he got the
good one.
Okay, and so your question is why?
My question is, if that's the woman that you think you're supposed to have and want, this is who you want. Why are you talking shit about the woman, the very woman that you keep going for,
to break up?
I can answer the
Here.
question. I can answer it. Want me to answer it?
Answer that. So if you're telling me that you want this upstanding woman that has everything and this, that, and the third, but you still got the hoe, oh, we would never wife her.
Right.
So why are you fucking that?
You want
when
me?
You got what you wanted.
You want me to answer it?
Yeah, answer.
Because I can.
That's
so she can.
Oh,
she can
I'm
still
not-
have her
A man
nigga
is going to
and
explore.
then fuck whoever she
I'm
wants.
not-
And
I'm
that's
not-
what she chooses
Hold
to
on,
do.
listen. I'm not.
So
I'm-
it's a double standard.
No, but we already know. We came to the understanding that it's a double standard.
But don't
So-
make it seem like a woman that does that is wrong because she's supposed to be serene and
Okay.
stay together and all that. Some women have different beliefs.
I'm not.
Okay, let me
I'm not
ask you.
speaking
Let
on me. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
Can I ask you? Can
It's just
I
other
ask
people.
you?
Ask me about me. Don't ask me about
if
nobody
you
else.
found out that your man had a couple women on the side, would you have a couple niggas on the side?
No, he be gone.
You
Okay.
know why? Because
He be gone.
you're a woman.
Okay.
I have a higher standard.
Exactly.
And-
I know.
and
I
when
know.
he said- so my
I know,
question is.
I know. If
so-
he gonna have a
so-
couple,
This shit
I
real
can
easy
leave
to me,
him.
though.
So
Yeah,
women,
it's easy.
so
I don't
women,
have to
so
know
women,
that.
I figured.
I don't have to
So
settle for
what
that.
he's
so
saying,
women who don't
so
do that
you
are
are the standard that he's talking about how women should be.
But it's certain
You're not-
women. Every woman's not the same. Just like every nigga ain't the same.
I said the standard.
So
That
what do you
means-
think about
So
those
you have
women?
a woman that's on a I'm better than this standard.
No.
I know what I want. Then you have women that just say, "Hey,
No,
I'm gonna
but-
do what I want to do."
So what do you
Yes.
think about those women who do
that do what?
have
Who
2-3 niggas on the
who,
side?
who do what they want to do?
They ain't got shit to do with me.
What do you
I
think
ain't
about
clocking
them?
their pussy mouths.
What do you think about them?
They ain't got shit to do with me. That's their life.
I just learned this.
I enjoy minding my business and protecting my peace. So what Susie doing over there? Hey Susie, what works for you?
So you don't feel any way about what? But so you don't feel it's wrong?
I feel like it's their business. Like, I feel like it's their business.
Yo, y'all see this?
I feel like it's their business.
Women, oh my god!
Because it don't make me.
You don't
It
want to
don't break
say
me.
you don't want to take accountability and say that it's wrong. Just say that it's wrong. You feel that it's wrong, right?
Okay, so if I
Because
if
if
I feel
you
like it's
would-
wrong,
if
then
you wouldn't
a
do
man is wrong.
But how can you
If
put
you
that?
wouldn't
Yeah,
do
how
it-
can you put that as wrong?
I'm
You
just
would
saying.
do it.
If you
And
wouldn't
had
do
done
it,
it, right?
do you not feel that it's wrong?
It's not me. So I can't say what somebody else to do is they're wrong.
You
If I was to do that, I'll be wrong. If that was me. But I wouldn't do that. So I can't speak on another woman. That's her coochie. I ain't got time to clock her coochie. I ain't got time to do that. It don't make me or break me. It don't pay my bills, and it sure don't help my kids
Like
eat.
the way you say coochie.
Like I don't care about what the other woman got going on. Now, if she just promiscuous and just doing a whole bunch of stuff, it's just a bad look. It's just ho.
Are there any ladies out there who ain't afraid to admit that it's
Who's
just
a-
wrong?
Nobody's afraid to admit it. It's,
Hold on,
it's
but
wrong
hold
if-
on. Okay, so let me ask you:
Say coochie.
is it wrong for a woman to
Listen.
no, hold
Okay,
on,
I know what you.
what I'm about to ask you?
Listen,
What I'm about to ask you?
would it be wrong for one of your daughters to do that?
What I'm about to ask you?
I'm asking you. Would it be
No,
wrong for
ask
one of your
that-
daughters? Because see,
Say what he
no,
gonna say.
people say
You're
this
not
and
even
say
let me
that.
ask you the
But
question.
when
That's
you
what he
put-
been doing to me the whole night.
No, because when you put one of their when you put them or one of
What
their
I'm
family
about to
members
say is no.
in
It
the
wouldn't.
scenario,
What I'm about to say is no. So now let me ask you the question, bro. If a woman is single, she's dealing with one dude sexually, and she's talking to 3 other dudes, is she wrong for that?
Fuck yeah.
why
I don't
does
think so.
why does she need to talk to 3 other dudes?
Why do you need to
if,
talk to
if,
3 other
if,
dudes?
if she's got one dude?
Because she's
That's
single.
that's
Because she's single.
because she's single.
Yes, nigga, she's
If
single.
you a single
If you say if she's single, but she's messing with somebody,
Yeah, she's
they just got a sexual relationship.
yes.
If they agree, then that's all it is sex. Then she's free to do whatever the fuck she wants.
Oh, but if she messing with more than one dude, that's kind of
that
crazy.
still don't.
But that's kind of crazy.
That still don't
You
mean
don't think
that
it's
it's not
crazy?
wrong. That still don't mean that it's not wrong. She's free to do.
Why is
she's
it wrong?
She's free to do whatever she wants, but that don't mean that it's not wrong.
So,
You know what I'm saying?
so is it wrong if you do it?
If a woman,
Is it wrong if you
if
do
a
it?
woman, if a woman, Are you saying? Wait a minute. If a woman is having sex with a few men,
No, I
He
said
didn't
one.
say that.
I said
if,
one.
If she's fucking one man,
But she's talking to 3 other dudes.
but she's talking to 3 others,
and she's single.
but she's single and not in a relationship.
Yes.
Then she's at her prerogative to do.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
what
What
I'm
she wants to
saying.
do because she's just talking to them.
Yeah,
men. She's not having sex
Right.
with all those men. She's just
Right.
talking to them, and she's just
so
having
when
sex
you
with
said,
one.
so when you said would it be okay for my daughter, I said yes, because that's the question I was about to ask.
No. My thing is if a woman is laying up with this dude and laying up with this dude and laying up with
That's
this
not.
dude.
I don't
You know what
like
I'm saying?
that. I'm not going.
That's just
I ain't gonna
nasty.
lie.
That's
But-
okay. So
but men-
you
I'm not
feel
with
that's
that.
wrong,
But
right?
men
I
are doing
do.
it every day.
Okay,
But that's my
you know what I'm saying?
That's how I was raised.
But my thing is,
But men are doing it every day.
I've heard women admit
Especially if
that.
they wrong.
I've
though.
heard women
Yeah.
admit that by
You got niggas
nature
raw,
they
dog.
feel that is wrong for a woman to do. I've heard women say that out their mouth like women are not. We're not.
Women- yeah,
we
you're not
ain't,
supposed to be
we
doing
ain't
that.
made up like that. We ain't supposed to do
I
that.
don't
That's
think
men.
women
That's
should.
men.
I don't think men should. I think when you
Nobody
reach
should be doing
I
that.
think when you reach a certain level age of maturity, even as a
Yeah,
man,
like,
if you got
no,
a woman,
a man
you
shouldn't
shouldn't
be
be
doing that.
out there just doing all kinds of shit with other women.
And
You
taking
weren't
that
you weren't
shit back
saying
to
that
her.
20 years ago. You nobody trying to hear that shit.
20 years ago, I wasn't mature.
He just said when you're mature.
Hey, listen, hey, bust
He
this.
just said when you're mature.
Hey, bust this.
Hey,
I'm
listen.
single right now. I would not fuck nobody without a
So
condom.
you're saying 20 years ago you
Yeah,
weren't
you
ma-
should-
you
you
wasn't
shouldn't be
a
doing
mature individual.
Oh, nigga, I was outside. I was not that. I was not sexually mature. See, I was selling coke and weed. I was fucking everything come to my house on the hill.
You like what? You ain't got no money? You want this quarter?
Nigga,
Shit,
what?
I ain't gonna be long.
I was fucking bitches with that door open, nigga.
You like,
I
yo,
was-
I ain't gonna be long. Come here.
yeah, nah. But that was back then. That was in my younger years.
You'll get it quicker when you tell them you ain't gonna be that long. Be like, man,
Yeah,
I
I don't even think. Like I said, maybe something on my testosterone or something. I don't
All right,
know.
look, point blank period. No woman should be out here having 2, 3, 4, 5 dudes just fucking on them all at one time. That's nasty. No
Yeah.
men should be doing that at one time. It's still nasty. No matter if it was a man or the woman, you shouldn't be doing it.
What about a young
I'm sorry.
man?
There's a thing called double standard,
We just
Oh, I got a good question.
and I love it.
Are double standards needed?
Indeed, they are.
so it's okay for a man to do it.
And indeed, they
I
are.
don't even care. It could be okay for a woman to
Because
do it.
if double,
Like child
if double
support.
standards wasn't needed,
Like child support.
Hey, now
It's okay when a woman do it, but it's an issue when a no. This is a double standard. It's okay. We look as a society. We look at it as okay for a woman to do it and not okay for a man to do it. That's a double standard that as a society, we see it's okay. Now, just like for as
So
in
just like with
sexually,
that, that's
as like
child support.
sexually, we
That's
see it
sex.
okay for a man to have sex with a lot of women, but not for a woman to have sex with a lot of men. These are double standards that I think are positive, or not positive, but acceptable. We accept these double standards.
Well, we accept what ain't our business. They ain't
I
got
mean-
shit to do with me. I know what I'm doing. You know what you're doing.
Yeah, I know.
That's all that matters.
I got a bottle of Vaseline.
Oh my goodness.
I'm jerking off.
Now what you want to say?
I chokes my chicken. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I chokes my
ain't nothing
chicken.
wrong with loving yourself.
Ain't
Bro,
nothing
the
wrong
only
with
thing
it.
is I can't last with myself because I know me too. I know me too
Switch
well.
You need to
hands.
get one of those.
I try that, but it's
Switch
uncoordinated.
You need
It
to
don't.
get one of
It,
those
No, but still,
I
switch
probably
hands.
got-
You gotta work
I gotta
with it.
focus
You
on
gotta
it.
work with
Go to red
it.
light district.
I'm not
Yeah,
getting
we're-
none of that shit. I'm not doing that. I'm not
That's
doing
what
that.
they say.
No, I'm not doing that.
I feel like a pervert buying a pocket pussy.
A fucking flashlight.
I feel like a straight.
Fucking-
I would feel like one of them
It's
dudes
like a
who could
flashlight.
never get none for
I'm
real.
not doing that.
Did you
We
make-
jerk off by choice.
Trav,
See,
I
it's
can
by
ask you
choice,
this,
right?
You gotta
It ain't
clean it
always
up.
by choice.
Hold up,
Yeah.
Trav.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Hold up,
So it's not
Trav
like
and-
you
and Ty.
can't get none.
Yeah,
Hold
I
on.
can. I just don't. I'm
Hold
just
up.
not doing it.
Now I'm not saying this. Don't be offended. I'm just saying
I
this
would
because
never
y'all
be
had this
offended.
experience. Did y'all ever make the Fifi?
Yeah. Yeah, I made it.
Okay. It's the same thing. They have them in toy form.
Yeah, but
Toy
that shit
form.
was still where I was young. I was
But
like,
now it's so much better to the men now.
yeah, but I'm not doing. I'm just not. Think about it. You gotta put fucking Vaseline or KY jelly in there. You gotta put some moisturizer in there or something, right?
I think it's a lube. It's some kind of
Then
lubricant.
what are you gonna do, bro? You You
It's
won't be
some kind of
standing.
lubricant.
You
I
be
know.
standing up with a fucking flashlight doing this.
What flashlight?
It's a flash. It's like a fucking flashlight. Look at that.
It's different things.
So you just doing this with a flashlight? I'm not doing that.
No,
You don't have to
Put it
do
on
that.
the bed.
we made one out of magazine.
I'm not doing that shit,
Kenny,
bro.
what you make yours out of, Kenny?
I'm not doing
We
that
made
shit.
ours out of magazine.
Whoa.
Mine was a
Kenny, what did y'all
towel.
make yours out of?
Mine was a towel.
Because you was back in the day jail. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
I
Oh, yeah,
I was
all
back
three.
in the day.
I wore
three.
mine up. I had mine under my mattress. So
Polaroid pictures.
that motherfucker.
Oh, y'all just went with the hands and just pulled.
Nah, I had a towel. You put it in.
Y'all
A,
ain't
I had a whole photo album of them.
you put it in a towel. You wrap the towel
Guys
up.
get mad with
You put the
girl
glove
from
in the
uptown
towel.
and wanna sell 'em.
Okay,
You put the glove in the towel.
we're
You
really
wrap it
sitting here talking about how we beat our meat in prison.
Yeah.
Hey,
up. Shit, it's
man.
better than it did.
I did it many nights.
Whatever some
Many
people
nights.
did. Hey, it ain't none of my business.
Almost
but-
every day.
Yeah.
yeah, some people did some other shit.
Almost every day for 9 years. Yeah.
Bro, one time I jerked off so
shit,
much
true shit.
because my
Come on, every day, man. Come on,
Every
man.
day.
You should have break.
Every day.
Your
No.
head, the head wasn't hurting.
yo. One time, look, my cell buddy my cell buddy never left the cell, but he had to go to court, right?
He's like, oh yeah.
Yo, bro, I jerked off so much that I woke up from breakfast. My dick was in my head. The lotion was there. They opened the door. My homeboy came to knock on the door to get me up for breakfast, yo. God,
Come
damn.
on, man.
Yeah, that.
Ladies and gentlemen of the
Yeah,
jury,
we did it.
Gentlemen.
I hope your kids are asleep
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
that's-
Lord.
because
That
this shit
happened.
just went somewhere
Yeah,
else.
that happened. That really happened.
It does happen on this podcast
Yeah,
quite
that
often.
happened. It goes down.
Yeah.
People enjoy it though. People all hit me up and tell me about, man, what y'all doing? What y'all talking about next week?
We never know. We
Yeah.
never know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Y'all forgive Lady Tay's blow up moment?
Yeah, man.
No,
That
we
was
need
epic.
that.
Y'all needed that. Y'all needed that.
It was.
Y'all
Hey,
needed
look,
that. Y'all needed
She was
that.
ready to put hands on.
Because I was gonna slap the
Yeah.
shit out of all y'all.
Hey, she was
I
ready to
wasn't
put
even
hands
doing
on. I
it.
was like,
You were doing good
Yeah.
until you got and then wrapped up in his bullshit.
I said,
When you get wrapped up in his bullshit, then it's hard to control you.
I
So
said,
I
you
have
did
to
that
go off on y'all for y'all to
Yeah.
pipe down.
He said shit.
What did that
We
turn you
did.
on?
I said, God damn.
Yeah. I like it. I like the way you
I
said
bet she
ain't gonna lie.
it. And then the way you say
I ain't gonna
coochie.
lie.
Oh,
shit.
I ain't gonna lie. The front of my jeans got
He's
tight.
like, God
Oh my
damn.
god.
She got a strong mouth.
I got tight in the jeans.
I looked dead at you. I was like, God
She got a
damn,
strong mouth,
piss her
girl.
off.
She
Good
is gonna,
God.
Ladies,
she's gonna
please
report
got
us-
big
help
tonsils.
me.
She gonna report us to HR.
You don't need no other shit.
This is sexual harassment like a mother.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I'm reporting somebody.
It was- Okay, all right.
Sexual harassment.
So let's go ahead and
yeah, let's go ahead and get.
do this.
Yeah.
Time to fuck off. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Who the Fuck Let Us Talk podcast. Here live in Sit TV Studios in Salisbury, Maryland. 21801-410-443. That's right. We're in the motherfucking building. We here every motherfucking Thursday, man. And I can't really give a time because we niggas.
Never
But
on time.
just look for somewhere in between 8:30 and 9 o'clock, somewhere around
I
there.
like my shirt.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, dope shirt. But yeah, I'm your boy Shark, aka
breastplate.
Pharaoh, aka the best looking, aka good at everything. And to
Uncle
my left,
Yardstick.
we got Uncle Yardstick to the left. To my right, who we got to my right? What's going on, man? What you doing? You over there writing notes and shit. The infamous Tyree
Tyree the
motherfucking
Great.
Brown. And
Tommy,
to his right,
hey, there he is.
Yo,
Yeah.
One and only Shantae.
I still
That's
drink
right.
off too. I still drink off.
and last but not least, we have the lovely, beautiful, the Lady
Ow.
Tay, the model
Ow.
Lady Tay.
Oh yeah, she
Hey.
Yeah,
no,
Hey.
but she can't do it on a dick though.
I'd like to see it. I'd like to see that footage.
All right, y'all. We out. See you.
Peace.
Peace, peace, peace.